One of the things I want to bring to the forefront here is, as a primary decision maker is looking at using Auto Dealer Network TV. Usually what will happen is they will reach out to other managers in the store and say, what do you think? I've been involved in many of those conversations. And many times I've seen someone walk up, get involved in the conversation, and that has essentially said, what are we going to do when golf is on? How are we going to watch football? What about when the Sweet 16 is on? My position on that, and I take a position of an overall management aspect of the store. My position, and I don't always say it because it's not always good timing, but what's more important here? Managing the store and marketing and branding your sales and your service products, or is it more important for the employees to be able to watch TV and watch golf and watch football? Of course, there's guests that are going to be there from time to time that are going to want to watch those sporting events. But what's more important, doing business or watching TV? So if the sports are a big deal, keep your current provider, whether that's cable or satellite TV. When the sporting event is on, flip over and watch the sporting event. When the sporting event's over, you flip back to your own television network, right? And take advantage of those commercials and the messaging that TV has. Don't make a decision not to use us because you're worried about watching sports from time to time. I've heard a lot of really smart businessmen say, what's important to me is managing my business. I'm not concerned about the sports aspect. I tend to agree with that philosophy. So the point of this video is be careful of the influencers that you reach out to help you make a decision as to whether or not this makes sense. Because those influencers oftentimes have their own motives about watching TV themselves. I was in a store one time, one specific instance, this is a few years ago. We were doing our deal and we were installing. And the cashier sat real close to the TV. And she informed me before I left the dealership that I would not be there more than 30 days because she would get me kicked out. And I asked why she was so against this process of managing the lounge TV. And she said she can't watch her soaps if our service is being utilized on that TV. Therefore, she would get us kicked out. 30 days later, close to 30 days later, sure enough, here comes the email, we got kicked out.